Former Cal State Stanislaus runner Miguel Nuci placed 15th in the 2007 Boston Marathon, finishing in 2 hours and 20 minutes, just 14 minutes behind winner Robert Chariot of Kenya.
Boston Marathon is the biggest, the most prestigious and oldest marathon in the world, and it's the only marathon I think in the world where you have to qualify, to be able to run in it, and so that makes it special. And they also recruit the best runners in the world. So being able to participate in that race and finishing, top 15 in that race is just a big accomplishment. Well, it's a big payoff for all the work that I've done. I just had to go with the competition and try to hang tough with them, and I did that for about the first 10K. I was right behind the pack, and then I had problems with my shoes, so I slowed down a little bit, and then around 7 miles maybe I caught back up to the lead pack again, and I ran with them for about 13 miles, and then I started having even worse problems. The problems got worse with my shoes, and then that's how I fell off the pack, and then the last 3 miles basically I just wanted to finish the race healthy without injuring myself, because my leg was hurting so much from the shoe problem that I was having, and basically when I finished the race, I didn't know I was in 15th place. I thought I was like in 30th or over, until a couple of hours later my friend called me and said, "Oh, you finished 15th." That's when I was like, "Oh wow, I didn't know that." Basically I was 12th place with a mile to go, and then 3 people passed me in the last straightaway, and that's how I finished 15th. I guess otherwise I would have finished 12th. If I knew I was in 12th, then I would have pushed it and finished 12th. But things that you don't know, especially if you don't have a coach out there or someone telling you your splits or telling you what position you're at, then you have no idea what you're doing basically out there. You just gotta go by feel and just run.
Nuci is now sponsored by Adidas and will be preparing for Olympic trials in November.
They're going to be held in Central Park in New York, so that's the main goal now. And basically, I have to get my citizenship first, which I have my appointment on my interview next month. And if everything goes well and I get my citizenship, then I'm definitely, I already got the qualifying time for the U.S. Olympic trials, and that's where I'm going to be going for my next race, in the fall. So that's the main focus from now on.
Nuci typically runs 100 to 130 miles a week.
My key workout was 4 weeks before my marathon, which was 2 times 8 miles, trying to run faster than marathon pace, which is about, trying to average under 5 minutes per mile. And then after that, I did a 2-week taper, which the mileage went significantly down. You have to reduce your mileage a lot, but you still keep the intensity, and you just have to take care of everything in those 2 weeks, as far as eating, keeping your diet, watching for everything, and prepare yourself to peak for the race. And if you do all that, the right way, then there should be no reason why you couldn't, you can't run a good race.
Nuci says support from family and friends is important to him.
Everyone here in Turlock, all my friends, everyone, I just would like to thank them, and especially my wife. She is the reason why I'm running, because she's the person that supports me the most, and I know what she goes through, because there's times when she wants to go out and want to do like go out and hang out late at night, and we just can't do it because I have to get up and go running. If it wasn't for you, baby, I don't think I would be doing this. So I want to thank you, and I love you.